Hey guys, and welcome back to the General Mission podcast. As always, joined by Arch, Joe, and Seb. And let's just get right into it. Round 19, Origin round. So we only had 5 games. The first one being Sharks beating the Tigers 36-12. Look, after last week's 74-0, I think a lot of people expected...
Can we say valiant effort?
Well then, yeah, because look,
from a depleted side.
After a thrashing against the Cowboys, everyone expected they're playing the Sharks, a better team. Mm-hmm. It's going to be even worse. With a reserve grade halfback at halfback and a reserve grade fullback at 5'8".
Yeah.
We had Dane Laurie and Brandon Wakeham as our halves.
No, wasn't it Billy?
Sorry, that's right. Will Smith came in. So we had, Dane Laurie got dropped. We had 2
the reserve.
We had our third and fourth choice halves, and it was 12 all at halftime. So I can give the credit to the Tigers from what they had, and then the second half, obviously, yelling at the TV and whatever. But look, what can you expect?
Sharks have no Origin players as well.
Well, exactly. They were full strength.
That's actually crazy.
And it was concerning for the Sharks, the fact that opening 40 minutes, and then just even the full 80, there was a couple errors there. If they played the way they played against a full strength Tigers team, I mean, even to say against someone of Dolphins caliber, even just I reckon they would have lost that game because it wasn't a convincing performance by the Sharks.
The thing is, though, the Sharks just wouldn't play like that. I feel like they probably came in a little bit complacent and knew they were in control really the whole time, regardless of the scoreline. The same thing you say about the Raiders. If they played like that, if they played against the Bulldogs like they play against...
level.
Yeah.
They need to
and again, this was
They play at the level plus 0.1 and get by.
Also, this is a game that was not dictated by the referees at all, but there were some questionable calls. I thought Tommy Talau's try should have been given.
There was a Talakai should have been sin-binned and then went on to score a try 3 minutes later.
And the Dinko Hines, I thought that was a double movement.
But we're not. Well. I was going to say that, but we're not salty.
But we're not salty.
They won fair and square.
They won fair and square, but
just this one didn't count. This one didn't count. This one didn't count.
Yeah.
But let's move on to was it the Dragons-Raiders game? Yeah, this is a great game.
I'd just like to say
scoring
this
game
right now. You guys may say that being a Tigers fan is the worst team to support in the club. I will maintain there is no team worse to support right now than the Raiders because you go through it every single...
Stressful, not worse, stressful.
That's fair, that's fair.
What's it called? I have an interesting fact. That win was their largest
of the season. Only
10 points.
Only
Biggest
double-digit win of the season.
Yep.
There's no way that's a real stat.
Before that game, it was 8.
God.
I'm pretty sure against South, I think.
Don't.
Was that 7th?
Yeah.
7.
Well, look, it was the story. I sound like a broken record week in and week out. What am I about to say? The Raiders, they piled on points at the beginning of the game and they let their opponents back into the game.
I'm happy to say I did, after the round, have a quick squiz at the ladder. And viewers may have realised a certain bias I've had against the Raiders for a couple of weeks now.
It's not proving very fruitful.
I'm willing to pay up. I think the Raiders have solidified a top 8 spot. And
5th,
extra credits, 2 hot takes that were laughed out of the room months and months ago. A Raiders top 8 spot looking pretty good, and a Bunnies out of the top 4 looking even better.
I think we laughed at Archer's one because it was very just unexpected.
At that point, Raiders were 16.
Joe's one was that was a great prediction.
Yeah.
I think Archer's one was
at the point in time when they both made those predictions, Bunnies were first.
Yeah.
And Raiders were 16th, and you guys are both. So neither of you.
Right. Raiders were second last.
Yeah.
Dude. My God, I completely forgot about that.
And now and Bunnies were looking like premiership favourites, and now they're 8th. But anyway.
We are
8th.
I'm not gonna send the money into the account yet.
Yeah, don't worry.
You never know.
I'm calling it.
You never know. You still got the Cowboys who are swooping in, but the Raiders,
they're up 4 points.
They've got a 2-win cushion.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they don't. Because
2-win, and we have a bye.
Yeah, they do. So I'm blind. Yeah, they got a 2-win cushion. But yeah, we'll move on to the Warriors thumping the Eels 46-10.
Crazy.
A result no one expected. I think.
But maybe we should have.
Yeah,
A result, a scoreline.
Yeah.
Who's I forgot one of the halves that played really well for the Warriors.
Metcalf.
Yeah,
I've always rated him.
was
As soon as he
really
began at the
good.
Sharks, you know, on his debut, he scored 2 tries against the Tigers.
It's just injuries after injuries. He's
Yeah,
torn like
exactly.
2 ACLs in that play, I'm pretty sure. Well, 2 serious long-term injuries.
Yeah.
No, they played really well. The Warriors. I was very impressed. I mean,
Exactly.
the
Didn't
Eels
slow
still
down.
the Eels still have like a decent side.
They were missing their entire spine.
What?
Gutherson, Brown, Moses.
Gutherson.
Was Hodgson there?
No, he's out.
Okay. Damn.
But he doesn't even
That's
start
a
anymore.
big loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like we've seen all season with the Warriors, when they win, they know how to win. They don't. They like to score points like they did with the Dragons recently.
Very good footy to watch.
But yeah,
from the Warriors.
exactly.
Exciting. Team.
Yeah, at the start of the season, I would have said I was most enjoying the Dolphins, but now I think the Warriors' brand of footy is super fun, other than probably Parramatta when they're on their day.
Yeah.
Well, 100%. But you know,
Also Sharks, to be fair.
And Sharks.
Parramatta, they were missing.
Good footy this year.
They were missing their fullback, halfback, and you could say Dylan Brown. The absence of
Have
him
we
is
had
still
it
felt.
confirmed? It was rumoured that the
7
NRL were going to
matches.
request 7
7
with
matches.
3 already.
I don't think it's-
Eels said they could further suspend him though.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So but surely Parramatta don't suspend him beyond the finals.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
So at this stage, he'd be back. What, round 25?
They
round
could
26?
do
I don't know exactly.
they could do.
Oh no, even round 24.
Who was that Penrith player who got suspended for like the year after?
Taylor May.
Yeah, that was
Taylor May.
sus.
That was, I think, one of the most corrupt things the NRL
That
ever
was
done.
very sus.
I was fuming, but he got to play against us.
And then he got suspended.
He got injured anyway.
Yeah, he got injured all year.
Yeah, I think that's karma. Anyways, move on.
Jesus.
Nah, that's like Taylor May. You're probably not listening, but fuck you. Anyways, I have nothing against him. I don't know why. No, you play for Penrith.
Yeah, that's
Tell Ivan, fuck you.
Yeah.
Just pass a message. Yeah. Let's move on to another game no one expected.
Well,
Bulldogs beating the Rabbits 36-32. A game no one expected.
we all made our tips Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
Before the team list come out. If the
Yeah.
team list had have come out, I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of us would have. swayed
Also, the
everyone.
Parramatta game. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
tipped Para if I knew
Yeah.
Gutho was going to be out.
And
I can't
there
remember
was
what I tipped
there was
the
also
Tigers,
just
so.
back on the Parramatta game. There was rumours that Johnson might have missed the game.
Yeah.
But he did get named, and that's like another reason.
We should probably next year actually sign up to a proper tipping comp so that we can
Yeah.
change it
Yeah.
as it goes.
Yeah.
Well, we're missing Walker, Cook, Murray, Jai Arrow, Latrell, obviously.
Yeah.
Colin Matangi, Campbell Graham. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Campbell
it.
Graham.
That's a lot of players.
And
Yeah.
they had a couple new guys.
I
so
mean,
look,
It's
yeah, well,
it's not like we're dropping like losses, but Origin's just like killed us. Like in terms of
It
the
does
points.
happen most years with the
Yeah.
Bunnies.
Which is annoying, but I'm not like too fussed about it because I know like come round 21 or round 22 when they all start coming back, then you start.
that's
clicking,
why I
building some
think
momentum.
to
But
make
I
it
think-
fair, for every single team, and just the well-being of the comp, you know, Origin should be played after the season
No.
like they did COVID.
Did you hear
I think it should be.
our good friend Clarkie's proposition, where for a month the NRL goes on hiatus, Origin is played back to back, 3 Wednesdays in a row, and over the weekend is the Women's Origin and 4-team tournament for the Pacific Islands
Yeah.
that's played, and then the winner of the 4 Pacific Islands game versus the Australian form side, which would be the best players from New South Wales and Queensland.
That's an
that
awful
year.
idea, in my opinion.
Certified Clarky hater.
The biggest problem is no New Zealand consideration because it'd be
Exactly.
a bit
There's
unfair
no
if
New Zealand consideration. I think it just shows that Clarkie's a racist.
No, I don't think you can do that. You talked about the competition being
You
unfair.
can cut that out if you want. Leave it in, cut it out. I don't care.
I'll leave it in.
Yeah, leave it in.
I just think you were talking about last week about the competition being a bit unfair. It's a leveler. Like Tigers have no origin players, Bulldogs have no origin players.
We have no
Dragons
origin players.
no
Still got our asses handed to
and
us.
Dragons have no origin players. So like the
Yeah,
three wouldn't.
and at the end of the day,
They're still playing
as a
full
Bunnies fan, if I was a Bunnies fan, I would honestly be glad that Latrell has been rested this long, because at least you haven't risked him and played him a week early when you didn't need to.
Yeah.
A lot of clubs would rush him back out,
We
risk another injury.
we are taking our time with some of our players' injuries and like stuff like that. But it's not a bad thing because realistically, as long as the Bunnies are in the 8, we're always with a chance.
Oh, they're 100% going to make it. For me, they're
They'll
still
make
in.
it.
They're
I
still
We've
in.
got 2 buys.
They're
as well.
still in.
We've
They're
got 2
still
buys.
in. They're going to put up a late fight for top 4. There's no doubt about it. When
Yeah.
Latrell
But
comes in.
how
They're going to put up a fight. I didn't say they're going to make it. They're going to put up a fight.
We do it every year.
But like my whole thing is, how many teams win the grand final without making it to the top 4?
The last time it happened was the 90s.
So yeah, I mean,
I don't know where.
All right, let's speak about the game itself.
We've just got the entire Bunnies.
No.
keep.
I'm leaving Flav stay.
What's it called? So during the game, the Bulldogs had a very good bounce back. I thought they were actually pretty good. But the one thing I did notice, there was a lot of young players going to run on the outside backs and
Munro and
Right.
Duncan. Yeah.
okay. Duncan.
What a revelation he's been.
Duncan impressed me, but Munro, I know it's his second game. He's really young, but God, he's like abysmal, like defending. Like 3 tries in his same corner, and every single time there was a try, he's got about 10 meters of space and no one's on the wing.
Well,
I don't know what was going on
for
there,
what
but-
position was Munro?
Centre.
Centre.
He played wing last week.
He
That's
played
the
wing,
thing.
yeah.
So he was playing.
So listen,
Out of position,
for outside backs, defense is something that you learn with experience.
Yeah.
It's speed is something with speed and skill and stepping and strength. It's something you can develop, but defending is experience. How to time.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound
Also,
like
he's-
waffling.
he's-
but
And
like,
also being
defend-
with that team.
It's entirely new structures he has to learn. And he's,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a brand new team.
I thought Terrell Callo should have been given a run personally because he's been
Is he
on
a
the
Scots
brink
boy?
of the first. No, he's been playing very well. He's been on the brink of the first team, and I've seen a couple of outside backs get a run, Tass, and
For
My
viewers who
brother
don't
is-
know, Arch is actually part of the junior development at South.
Yeah.
He's down there week in, week
a
out,
scout
down at the ground.
and
Don't research that.
He actually was the man who scouted Joseph Swiley.
I
all
said
those
in
years
year
ago.
8, I said in year 8, Joseph Sawali
2017.
is gonna make the
Yeah.
NRL.
What year was
He's
that?
gonna be a
2017.
beast. Yeah, I said that. And
The
no-
only problem was you said he was going to be with the Bunnies and win you 4 premierships in his first 4 years.
Well, look, he's just a scouter. He's on the recruitment man. He's on the recruitment manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Chat
not-
about the Bulldogs bunnies.
Yeah. Anyway, I think
We
it's
were
all,
so good for time. We were on like 7 minutes and now we're at 14.
I think it's all well and good though to sit there and say, oh, you've got this player out, this player out, this player out, this
Yeah.
player out, this player out. You need to win games at some point though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we got 2 buys. So
you
it's
have
good
2
for
guys,
everyone.
yeah.
All right, let's move on finally to the final game of the round, which is a great game. Great
Yeah.
finish. It's a real back and forth game as well. Not just the finish. It was a great game between the Titans and the Dolphins. The Dolphins taking the lead, taking the win, 23-21. I did frown upon the ending of that game.
was gonna say.
Once again, Jermaine Asako.
I was just going to say.
Once again, Jermaine Asako kicking a penalty goal in extra time.
PTSD.
And this is a rule that Dad came up with, among the many rules that he always suggests. You should not be allowed to take the 2 in extra time
What? No.
because
You can only take if it's 30 out plus.
That's such a good rule.
I think
30 out plus.
listen. We can
It does
post
just
it.
encourage.
We
No,
can
but if it's
post
a
it.
professional foul,
Unless it's a professional foul for just high tackles or just marker not square. The reason why the Tigers Broncos won in 2018, the one we were thinking
was
of,
because the play ball wasn't
because
square.
Robbie Farah, I think, or Russell Packer just wasn't square at marker.
Yeah.
And
But the actual problem was the refs had to come out and dispute that.
I
Because it
guys-
actually, you go on.
I reckon you guys are also really overestimating how much, yes, it was used on the weekend, how much penalties are used to win. Do you know how hard it is to give away a penalty on your own line?
Well, let's go back to the Tigers Raiders charge down. Same thing. Gave away a penalty.
I just
Yeah,
think
no, but, like,
I think
wasn't
it's
an
extra
extra
time.
time.
So because of the 6 again, it's 6 again if it's a ruck infringement or if it's offside.
Yeah,
usually.
you're right.
So unless it's foul play,
I think
You
in
don't give
extra
away
time, it's a silly.
Here's the problem is though, in extra time, there's always going to be shots at goal. If you can be offside and there's no risk of a penalty, you're always going to be offside.
I think the problem is that they.
And what's stopping you from, if you add that rule, I guess it's a professional foul. If you're like blatantly offside.
The problem isn't the penalty itself. The problem was the inconsistency in the ruling, because they had a shot at goal down the other end where it was 30 out and they were offside, the Dolphins kick chasers. They let it slide, and then the Titans, just because it was 10 out, he called the offside for that one. That was the injustice done in that game. I don't think the whole thing around, I shouldn't be able to have a penalty.
Here's what they
it was just the ref didn't consistently rule on those
Here's what they could do, and this could be dragging it a bit, but like 3 penalties and then it's considered a professional
Well, no,
foul.
if you're going to say no penalty goals, just make it golden try.
Well, then there you go. I would be happy with that.
Or
Like the NFL.
leave the rules as it is, but Jermaine Osako can't take the kick.
Yeah, so Jermaine Osako cannot take the kick. There has to be someone else.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, justice.
Or golden try, but a field goal means they play out the whole 10.
Yeah.
Or play out the half.
It's like in
or play out the half at least.
I'll explain the NFL. So what happens in extra time is if you score a touchdown on each possession, like if my first possession with the ball, I score a touchdown, but the game ends, right? But if not, both teams don't score on the first possession that they have, then it moves to whoever you can kick a field goal and win it. Which,
I think that could definitely be something. Well, many analysts and pundits have even suggested that as well, to change it to golden try. I know what they do in the finals. What they do is
It goes for eternity.
It goes, they play 5 minutes. It's a rule they introduced a few years ago, and we haven't seen it that often. But in the finals, it's golden. It's not golden point. It's golden point until the half.
Yeah,
the 85th minute. We've seen it once or twice since they changed the rule, where I think it was maybe like a Roosters game or something, where someone scored a field goal and the game just didn't end. They had to play until the 85th minute. And
Is that what it's like in the finals?
in the finals, that's how it is.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just recently, like a few years ago, they changed it. I'm not waffling. Like that's literally it's happened once or twice. And
imagine they add drop off.
I'll try find the
It's golden try, but every 2 minutes you have to drop one player.
I do think
and then it becomes nines.
I do think just for the to add
you just drop off your props.
Yeah.
I just do think that, look, overall, to add entertainment and just to improve the whole notion of extra time, golden point, just like, oh, look, a drop kicked and it went over, like a field goal. Like, I think make a golden try, or field goal is to the half or for the full 10.
You could even do it a 2-point field goal ends it, but
or a 2-point field goal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's something they could look into. Yeah. Round 20 tips. Friday night, Knights versus Tigers.
Knights versus Tigers.
Seb and I going to this game?
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Where?
Did you forget about that?
You got to Newcastle?
Yeah.
Why? Just for a holiday, or you just like?
There's so much to do in Newcastle. Mate.
No, it's mainly just because we want Kisso to be able to wear his suit in home territory. Because I got to wear my Tiger suit to
I don't care.
Oh, does he have like a Knights version of that?
Yeah, that's the main reason we're doing it. And
I get it.
I'm gonna tip the Knights.
They're playing the Tigers, right?
Yeah.
Appy's not back. Brooks not back.
I'm going to tip the Tigers.
I'm going to the Knights.
I'm tipping the Knights.
Tigers gonna win because he's just a.
I'm locking it in my tip, and I'm picking the Tigers.
I'm locking in the tip.
Yeah.
For the Saturday game, 3 p.m. Bulldogs versus Broncos.
Red hot Bulldogs.
You gotta
taking the Broncos.
You gotta love how the Broncos get the Friday night time slot, except when it's Origin.
The red hot Bulldogs. They beat a depleted Rabbitohs side and almost choked.
I'm considering taking a big tip here and going for
It seems like you guys take more tips than me. Honestly. I'm selecting the Broncos. I'm not tipping them. I'm selecting the Broncos.
I will tip the Broncos. I'm picking the Broncos.
I'm tipping the Broncos.
I'm also going to go the Broncos.
Those are some nice tips, boys.
Yeah.
The next game at Four Pines Park.
Oh, I love a bit of
I
4
love
Pines
a
Park
bit
footy.
It's
Oh.
not 3 Pines Park.
It's 4.
No, it used to be 5, but they actually chopped down one of the pines.
Yeah, they used it to like make a book or something. I don't know.
Manly vs Cowboys.
Yep.
I'm so glad no one watches the podcast. I'm leaving all of this in.
No, but okay.
Sham.
Alright, who are we picking at 4 Pines Park?
Manly vs Cowboys.
Bit of a
Cowboys.
tongue twister that. 4
Yeah.
points part. Anyway, I'll pick
I
Manly.
want Eagle Dove.
Oh, I'll take Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
The NRLW side. They don't start for another couple of weeks.
Yeah. Shout out to them, but
You
yeah,
taking Cowboys?
I'll take
So
the
we're all
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Manly are strong and brookie, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No.
also just a bit.
You mean 4 Pines Park?
Well, yeah, they were strong and brookie, but ever since they changed it.
They were, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Roosters vs Storm. Roosters host the Storm.
Melbourne.
It is at the SCG. They used to have a good record
But,
there.
uh,
Melbourne.
Everyone should back up. Harry Grant should back up. It's a Saturday. We've got a 3-day turnaround.
I'm making a very big selection here.
Have you been crying with tears?
Are you gonna pick Roosters?
I'm gonna lock in my tip. Go a bit deep with this tip. I'll pick
That's-
the Roosters.
Roosters.
I'll pick the Roosters.
Who are you gonna
Storm, please.
in Storm?
Storm.
Storm. Archer's going big or he's going home?
Yeah.
Some big
That's a
tips
big
this
tip.
week.
Yeah. Probably curved as well.
Sharks Warriors.
Sharks Warriors.
Sharks Warriors. I'm gonna take the Warriors.
I am taking the Sharks.
Sharks.
The Sharks always have such a good track record.
Sharks.
Sharks have a great track record against the Warriors. Archer
Yeah.
with a
I
mark.
would I just love tipping Nico Hines, so I think
Yep.
He,
Okay.
he just like kind of pushes my tip over. You know?
It's not even good.
Like he's such a good player, but like he just
I didn't condone.
he adjusts my tips.
I didn't condone or endorse any of the.
What do you mean? We're just talking about tips. What the
yeah,
fuck
we're just
for?
tipping.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dolphins,
Uh,
Penrith.
Dolphins, Penrith.
Penrith.
I'll tip the Riff.
Take the Dolphins, you wouldn't. You love a bit of fins
I'm
up.
taking Riff.
I'll take the.
They're in a minor
Dolphins.
premiership battle.
I'll
so-
take the Dolphins.
You're gonna take the.
Do you know what? It's the
You're not getting a single one right. I'm sorry, but Archer's going like 1 from 8 this game. He's gonna
What
get.
if my tips are good, bro? My tip's good.
Can we
No.
check like after we talk the podcast like what the scores are? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you updated from this week?
No, but there's 5 games. But
Okay.
I think I remember everyone. Eels versus Titans. I'm gonna go with Eels.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Yeah. Thank you. Eels. Thank you.
Eels.
Okay, so Archer is either gonna
Also-
absolutely slaughter us.
It doesn't even matter if he gets 1 or 2 because he's picked every single
Yeah,
one of them.
I think he's just doing it. Just
No, I
so-
picked the Cowgirls.
Yeah, as soon as he leaves this room, he's
I
gonna be
tip,
like,
I tipped the
"Fuck."
Cowgirls, you know.
So Archer pod played the Tigers.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
I was
pod
like-
played. Did you pick the Bulldogs?
Yeah. I
No,
picked
you
the
picked the
Broncos.
Broncos.
So he pod played the Tigers. Pod played.
No, he picked Queensland, North Queensland.
Pod played the Roosters. Pod played the Warriors. Pod played the Dolphins. Did you pod play the
Yep,
Dolphins?
yeah.
He did.
And pod played the
Titans.
Titans.
Hey, well,
That's a 5.
well, you know, you know what they all say.
And
I've got
with
some
the buys-
girthy tips, you know.
The buys are Raiders, Rabbitohs, Dragons. Now we will finish off with one hot take from one Archer Meacham. Archer, what do you have for us to finish off?
I think that Tarpanine is better than Payne Haas.
That's just, but how is that even like a hot take?
I'm shocked right now.
It is.
How is that?
What do you mean? How is that a hot take?
Haas is the best prop in the game. Like,
But I'm saying I'm saying like, how is it a hot take? That's just stupid.
I mean, it's not.
Insane.
Tarpanine's a phenomenal player, and
he is a
I
phenomenal player.
think I know. I just don't. I rate Haas.
Where'd
but
you get the inspiration for this,
I
by the way?
prefer.
But with Haas,
I think
Haas,
you're
you get
second.
you get an 80-minute prop. He can offload. He's quick, good foot speed, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
And on that note,
No. I want it
Cold. That's cold, bro.
that was a cold way to finish.
Cold
No,
bomb.
fine.
No,
It is-
okay, continue. We didn't actually have a debate. Yeah,
No,
There is no debate here.
No, I think.
no, but let Archer
I
make
think
his argument.
I think Tarpany he runs pretty hard and he's a bit more nimble. He
No.
can get around players better than Haas.
No.
He can play lock,
Yeah, more versatile.
versatile.
But he doesn't play the modern lock, so
But the thing, Haas is a unique sort of
He's
prop.
a unicorn.
Because he's a unique sort of prop. He's not just like that hard hitter. He's like hard to put him on the floor, makes good meters, but not like that. He's not like a Fisher Harris or a Bowler.
He's also probably
Yeah.
more dangerous in attack.
Yeah, he can, because he's more athletic. He's got that athletic, like he's massive, but there's something about his build which is.
But I think the real shocker is what you have to say about David Fafita.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than David.
Oh god.
Who's better than Dave
Tarpany.
Tarpany?
Tarpany.
But Tarpany plays for the Raiders.
Okay, well, let me throw this question in the air.
Oh, here we go.
What has David Fafita done his whole career? Nothing.
What is
He's a
Tarpany?
loser.
What
What has Cody Walker done his entire career?
He's
Oh,
he's
like-
gotten to the final.
He's gone to the final. How many Origin Series has he won? How many daily M position?
And what did he do in that
He-
grand
he
final?
has won a
What did he
W.
do in that grand final?
has.
Yeah, to 2.
He's won 2.
What did he do in
No,
that
he
grand
hasn't won two.
Alright, what is Cody Walker known for in that grand final? He's not known for his
That
try.
solo amazing effort.
That solo amazing
Okay,
try
you
assist
did
to
right.
Stephen Crichton.
Also-
Cody Walker throws the pass, Crichton on the intercept, and the Rabbitohs lose the grand
Okay,
final.
so did Nathan Highmarsh have a shit career then?
Okay, Phil.
Because he
Also,
made
the thing
the
is-
finals.
He won the Blues. He won State of Origins.
Yeah.
Cody Walker has never gone.
And Hindmarsh had to play cheating Melbourne. where
Yeah.
Cody
Well,
Walker-
I'm just saying he's
Well, we
done,
don't know.
he's
Penrith
done
might
a
be
lot
changing
more
as well,
to make a grand final.
Imagine it comes out in like 10 years' time. Penrith way over the
Oh,
salary
I'd be
cap.
fuming. It's made like the last 2 years.
Like Nathan Cleary
Absolute
goes on to
shit.
be like the next like Joey Johns, just like wins like 8 premierships or whatever, and it just comes out in like 10 years' time. Penrith were just
We
way over the
didn't
cap.
notice that Nathan Cleary has been winning millions of dollars in golf games from
Yeah,
Penrith leagues.
Penrith. Are they like? Is Penrith the rich club?
Yeah.
Did
Pokies.
Yeah, the RSL's
did you
huge.
see in the news? Do you see the Bulldogs are trying to attract Tino by giving him a $4 million contract over 4 years?
Yeah,
I
they've already been
think.
told they can't do it.
But and they said they're going to offer shares for pubs.
Yeah, they've got a hotel chain who offered them shares as well. But then the NRL came out and said if you do that, it has to go within the salary cap anyway. So
Really?
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I read something that
Storm.
Tigers are interested in Blake Taff as well.
Lol
What
why?
was the guy?
Also, Brody Croft.
Oh, lie.
No, I said lol why.
Oh, I thought you said lie.
Yeah, no, they're also
I
interested
saw
in Brody Croft.
Brody Croft.
Yeah,
Who does he
why-
play for these days?
He's in Super
Broncos?
League.
Oh God.
Taff would
You know
be
who we should
way
try and
set
bring
the
back?
Tigers.
Blake Austin.
I loved.
I would
I
love
loved
Blake
Tigers.
Austin, the
Blake
Raiders.
Austin.
Went,
fucking loved
and then he went to
watching
the
him.
Raiders and
he was good there, and then he had
He
that
was so
fight
good
with
at the
Joey
Raiders.
Leilua. Do you remember?
Oh, it wasn't anything big. We just liked White and 6.
No, he like beefed with Joey.
Yeah, no, I
in
know.
the
But the
game.
reason he left because we liked White and 6.
and then
Yeah.
didn't Blake Austin go and win like 3 Super Leagues?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the conversation with Man of Steel every single year.
Yeah.
So
Or
I-
maybe-
do you reckon we'll see Mitchell Pearce back in the NRL?
Controversial. I think you guys should
think
sign
there's no
Izzy
room
for
for
Lau. Bring him out of retirement.
Well, do you remember when we were thinking of Quade?
Was it
Cooper?
really
Do
that
you
bad?
remember the whole Quade? Do you remember the whole
Yeah.
Quade?
Compared
Cooper
to
thing?
what other people have
honestly,
done.
can we just stop
got
the
off it.
podcast and
Yeah, yeah,
have
okay,
this conversation off camera?
Okay, I reckon. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bit of a shambles this one. Leave your comments. Give
Let us know your tips.
Do you have some girthy tips?
Thanks
Thanks for
guys.
watching.
I'm leaving.